Welcome to today's episode, which is going to be dedicated for the stay-at-home moms. If you are a stay-at-home mom, I really want you to feel that you are so valuable, that you are doing an amazing job, and you are a good enough mom. And then we go into a little bit of a list. It's going to be literally a love letter to you, a love letter to you from me. I was a stay-at-home mom. I was a working mom. I have been a working from home mom. So I must tell you that none of them are perfect. None of them is better than the other. None of them is ideal or challenge-free. You have your challenges, whichever you choose. And I'm going to record another one also for the working moms because working moms also feel mom guilt and not good enough. So hear me out when I say you are doing an amazing job, whichever way you choose to mother. You can be a working mom and be an amazing mother. You can be a stay-at-home mom and be an amazing mother. You can work from home. You can do whichever you prefer because there is no one right way. There is no one right way which fits everybody, and that is the ultimate that we should do because we all are different. We, like personality-wise, all are different, and also we have different type of support systems, support network, financial background, etc. Like this choice is so personal. I think I'll also record an episode when we really literally talk about this very hard decision, when to go back to work, whether to go back to work, how to pick daycare or when to pick a daycare, because I've coached on this so many times. I know it is a pivotal decision. It is really a decision that is defining your motherhood experience and also your career and your confidence. So today, this is really specifically dedicated for the stay-at-home moms because I want you to feel validated and appreciated and valued because what you are doing is amazing. So let me start there, that this whole society, the whole system is fogged up. Like it is fogged up. When you think about that, we mothers are keeping humanity alive. That's why we people are on this earth. We are building the next generation. We are raising the next generation. And it is so fucking undervalued and unappreciated that it is crazy. Like, I'm sure you heard about the pregnancy tax. I'm sure that you heard so many stories about, not being promoted because you're a mom or kind of left aside in the workplace because you are just not so accountable anymore because you have the days off because sick kids or like whatever. So this is a shame on the system, on society, that they don't appreciate what we are doing with actually building a healthy, strong, amazing next generation. So what you are doing by actually deciding that you want to stay at home and take care of your child, take care of your children, you are doing an amazing decision. You are doing amazing. And I really want now to you to hear me because when you pick that you want to be a stay-at-home mom, your brain is also going to look for all the negative things, all the things where you are not good enough, where you can compare yourself to somebody who is doing and having it all and doing differently. And that can really create so much frustration and resentment in you. So we are going to we are going to talk a little bit more about that specific list that I want to share with you today. How it can come up for you that you don't feel good enough in your role as a stay-at-home mom. But now, what I just want to kind of validate you is you are doing amazing And whatever you are doing at home and whatever you chose to stay at home with your child, you are working at home. There's no mother who is not working. I was a stay-at-home mom and I was working like hell. Anybody who is a stay-at-home mom or was a stay-at-home mom knows very well that you are working. On my mental health, honestly, stay-at-home mom was the hardest because I was living the Groundhog Day over and over and over again, going to the same playground, doing the very same things. And then I created this kind of social anxiety. Like, I don't even know what to talk about when I meet another mom apart from diapers or daycare questions or like whatever. So when you are a stay-at-home mom, those can come up too. And we even have this just a mom. Think about, because I coached on this also many times, when a stay-at-home mom is introducing herself, when you meet a new person, when you are in a party at your husband's work, or like whatever, you are meeting new people, and then you are introducing yourself, and somebody is just asking, like, oh, what do you do? Oh, I'm just a mom. Like, what is it? I'm just a mom. I am a mother. I'm a CEO at home, like doing everything and more. So it matters how you think of yourself, how you appreciate yourself. And I want to really create this episode as a love letter to really have this inside voice, this really loving, motivating, inspiring self talk in your head that you are an amazing person. You are an amazing, strong, powerful, really valuable person, not just a mom. There is no such thing as just a mom. You are a mom doing amazing things and creating a healthy, happy next generation. So what I really have coached so many times when it comes to stay-at-home moms is that you can feel so unnoticed, unappreciated, undervalued. Best case scenario only, so to say, by society and by maybe the job market for the moment. But in worst case scenario, also by your own partner, by your husband, by your parents-in-law, by your own parents. Like from whoever you have heard those things that you should work already, you should do already something, like really diminishing and really unappreciating, undervaluing whatever you are doing at home. So it is up to you. We are going to talk about other people's opinion later on this podcast, but it is really up to you to not take them as the truth, but really question them and know your value, know what you are doing is amazing. And as I started this whole episode with, working mama, stay at home mom, we are not in competition. We are not fighting each other. It is a very personal decision. And there's no one ultimate right way. So I hear you. I see you. You feel unappreciated, undervalued, unnoticed. Whatever you are doing, it feels like nobody even notices how much you are doing. And when you are super tired, you just get these stupid questions like, oh, what did you do all day? Oh, no, nothing. I was just watching Netflix and scrolling my phone. Like, what do you think? So then you feel tired, exhausted, and on top of it, like nobody even recognizes that, nobody even values that. So there are certain ways, and I'll tell you now this list of six that I really want you to hear. That these are the main points where I've seen that when they come up, you feel even worse. You feel unappreciated. You feel like you are not a good enough mom because. So the number one on this list is that you're not contributing financially and you are feeling like less than. You are not as important in the family because kinda you are not contributing now financially. Even you could hear those things like you're wasting your degree. Whatever is going to happen to your career, that hole now in your CV, like what's going to happen to you? You will never have a decent job again. And then you feel less than, then you kind of gave up on something and then you made maybe not a wise or smart choice, and you should buy into that. Oh, we can have it all, we can do it all. So you are not good enough because in this very moment you're not contributing financially. Like, let's call this out for a moment. Like, what the fucking bullshit is that? Like, just think about how much we have to pay for a babysitter, for daycare, for everybody who is doing what you are doing, but now you don't get paid for it. It's just insane. So I want you to really check in with yourself when these type of thoughts are coming up in your brain. Like, do you feel not good enough, less than, because you don't contribute financially at this very moment? Can you appreciate all the other things that you are doing? And even if we are now talking about just the financial matters, that you are doing it basically what normally you should pay for. The second on this list is you can feel not good enough and kind of less than because you're just not giving enough. You're not doing enough with your baby, with your toddler. You should offer more like constant stimulation at home. You should pick the right play dates, go out and explore the world every single time. And when you just don't feel like it, and when you have a harder day, then you are not even good in the role as a stay-at-home mom. It's like, no, that's not true either. Just checking with yourself when you would tell any nasty thoughts like that to yourself. The third on this list is comparison. Like you feel less than, you feel not good enough in your role because you see the Insta mamas, you see the Pinterest worthy homes and decorations and handcrafting and whatever, and you are comparing yourself to that one tiny slice that you see on social media, and you feel less than because you barely survive in the messy home, and you are living your Groundhog Day and not that Pinterest worthy perfection. So check in with yourself when you would do that to yourself, because just as a reminder, you know very well that is not the whole truth. The fourth on this list is you are doing everything alone, and then you feel not good enough or somehow that you are failing in the role of a stay-at-home mom if you would ask for support. Like you say, like, okay, I'm a stay-at-home mom. It means I have to do everything at home. I have to do the laundry, I have to do the cleaning, I have to do the shopping, the cooking. No, honey, not necessarily. If you want to, and that is your family dynamic, sure, amazing. You are a hero. You are amazing. But being a stay-at-home mom should not equal with you are the babysitter, you are the primary caretaker, you are the chef, you are the cleaning lady, you are literally the taxi driver and everything in one. And that is what we do as mothers, right? This is what we do. But then when you say like, okay, fuck it, it's just too much. And then you hire a cleaning lady, you hire a babysitter, so you have time to time, really self time to recharge. Then this feeling comes up. It's like, oh my God, I don't even contribute financially. And now I am not doing it, but we have to pay for somebody to do it. We have to pay for a cleaning lady, so she's doing the cleaning, or we pay for a babysitter to take care of the baby. So what? Am I now going for a walk? Like, this is what we pay somebody for? Oh my God, you wouldn't believe me how many times I coached on this. Like when somebody having this whole guilty cycling thoughts in her head that, oh my God, like hiring a babysitter so that I can go to the gym, so I can meet my girlfriends, so I can just walk alone and have a break to regulate my nervous system is like, are you kidding me? Like, you are not giving yourself the permission because you have this stupid, rigid structure in your head that as a stay-at-home mom, you have to do everything by yourself. And I would just like you to question it. It's not my role here to say how you should do it, but I just want you to question it whether you want to. And if not, then yes, you deserve support too. Because nobody on this earth should work 24/7 without any break. Okay? So you deserve support. The next on the list, the fifth on this list, is that we don't have the external validation as stay-at-home moms. right? In the corporate world, maybe you used to have the promotion, the paycheck, the review from your manager. Like you knew how well you performed. You had maybe goals and projects. Like wherever you worked, there was some kind of validation, external validation, how they appreciated your work. And now it just gets unnoticed and it feels so unappreciated because whatever you do, however however so much energy and time and thought you put in it that you are really doing the best for you and for your kid, it can really feel so unappreciated because there is just no external validation. I also cautioned this point so many times, and maybe we are going to talk about this later on deeper when we talk about relationships. But have you asked, for example, if the appreciation is so important for you, have you asked like from your husband, like, please, when you come home, could you please just tell me how amazing I did that we survived? And by the way, we also have maybe fresh food on the table. Like it would mean a word to me. Like have you just tried that? But the most important at this point, what I really want you to understand, I really want you to hear me, is that please, please give yourself the appreciation. Now give yourself a huge hug that you are doing amazing. Yes, as human species, we want to have the external validation, the likes. Yes, we do. But it's also so important that you get your own validation, that you get your own appreciation, that you get this love from yourself, that you are doing amazing. You are a good enough mom and you are doing amazing. And the last point on this list where you can just feel less than and not good enough as a stay-at-home mom is that you're not good enough as a wife. So by the end of the day, you feel wiped out, completely drained, touched out, overstimulated, like even resentful and frustrated. And your husband comes home and would love to, connect with you and hug you. And I'm not even specifically now talking about intimate moments. It's really like about connecting with your husband and he wants you like who you were, funny and positive and having a discussion. And all you want because you are so tired and exhausted and overstimulated and touched out is just to fucking sit down on the couch and scroll your phone. So, yeah, definitely we can work on that because let me assure you that when you had that moment, when you had that me time, you also can just have a recharging moment from the connection with your husband if it doesn't come from the I should, another point on your expectation list, because obviously this is not what we want. But I just want to point out on this one too, is that when you are so tired, so touched out and overstimulated, then it's just kind of normal that by the end of the day, you feel like I just need a moment to myself. And what a terrible wife I am that I don't even want to connect with my husband. I just want to sit down and be alone. I questioned this so many times. So I just wanted to call out this one because it is normal that when you are not recharging, when you are not giving yourself the time to just be alone, to have your own thoughts, to scroll your phone or read your emails for 10 minutes, whatever, throughout the day, it will hit at the end of the day. And it is kind of just normal that you cannot be a perfection. Everybody and everything for everybody. Sorry, like you cannot be everything for everybody when you are just constantly draining and draining and draining your own energy. So this is also kind of coming from love, but as a reminder that when you are a stay-at-home mom, you are doing an amazing and a very important job. It's a job. You are working and you also deserve support. You also deserve a break. You also deserve to have self time to recharge and really do your best for your family. So this was a love letter from me to you. And in the next episodes, somewhere maybe right next in the next episode, I'm going to just record a love letter for the working mom. because neither the working mom or the stay-at-home mom or work from home mom, as I said, it's not ideal, it's not the perfection, and you are somehow doing it wrong if you are not the other. We are mothers and we are choosing confidently what we think the best is for us and for our family. And that is the most important. You are a good enough mom, whichever you choose. You are a good enough mom because you are listening to this podcast and you want to really be better and better. And I just want to validate you that you are so valuable. You, what you are doing as a stay-at-home mom is amazing. Thank you for doing it all. Every day, you just wake up and you do it again and again. You are amazing. Talk to you next time. Bye.